Come on, Nick. Come on, Nick.
Come on, Nick. We're not starting until you dance.
He's going to get penalty box right out the gate, just like that, for not having fun. Penalty box for not having fun. What's happening, y'all?
I was just watching you guys make fools out of yourselves. No big deal there.
I never make a fool out of myself. What are you talking about?
When has Tim ever made a fool out of himself? That's just rude. You're just being rude.
Jeez.
How's it going, people? I'm Allie Birds for Picks and Parlays. With me today, I have Tim and Nick No Dance Earle from Earle Sports Bets. How you doing today so far, Tim?
Can't complain. I barely cashed that under in the Detroit game. That was a 9.5, finished 8-1, so barely cashed that one.
Holy cow.
Really need one run from Colorado in the bottom of the 8th so that they can get that run line across. Other than that, yesterday was a little bit of a rougher day, but today should be
I had a rough day yesterday too. I think I won 1 out of 5 bets. It was the Tigers under is the one that I cashed, but yeah.
Yeah, yesterday I went 3-5, and then one of the games I gave out on the ESB show, I forgot to bet, and that one was a winner. So,
of course.
Yeah, so it wasn't a pretty day.
That's how that works. Nicholas Earle, our Slovenia future is dead. I'm so sad about that.
Yeah, that was
a good bet.
It was a good bet, yes. I would make that again any day of the week, and I definitely in 2024 will look to bet Slovenia to win gold as well, as long as Luka Doncic is on that team, because he was the best FIBA player on the court in that whole tournament. So yeah, I would definitely make that bet again. But yeah, today's off to a decent start. 2-1 to start the day. Arizona first 5 and the Angels first 5 minus a half cashes. I lose the Detroit Boston first 5 under with 2 outs in the bottom of the 5th, and they put up 3 runs with 2 outs in the bottom of the 5th. So that was just my luck to start today. I'm waiting on one more run to cash the over in Colorado here, and I need 2 more runs to cash the over in Philadelphia, and then I got a couple more plays for tonight, so it should be a fun night, hopefully a positive one.
Yeah, we're pretty. Football. And also football. That's kind of a big deal. We're going to talk about that at the end of the show and give some plays on the old Hall of Fame game. It's going down for real. So, yeah, we're going to cruise through the rest of the games for tonight. We'll start off with the Indians at the Blue Jays. Showing the Blue Jays at a minus 198 and a total of 7. My numbers might be a little bit off. I was on a different site, too. So, Nicholas, what are you looking at for this one?
Yeah, this one is kind of an ugly game a little bit for the pitching standpoint. We're getting Ross Stripling and Isaiah McKenzie, which is definitely not a pretty matchup. But this is one of those games where I just said you got to close your eyes and plug your nose, and I'm betting the dog here, first 5 on the money line here. I got it at plus 165 earlier in the day. You guys can get it for plus 155. So beat a little bit of a line movement there, but I still like it here in the first 5. I had the Blue Jays priced anywhere from around a minus 135 to a minus 130. So I definitely think the Blue Jays are overpriced here in today's game. So I see the value side as Cleveland. So I took it here, first 5 plus 165.
All right. I also took that because I follow your plays often. So for the record, I'm on that as well. If you guys are just joining us, we are going to talk about the rest of the games. But if you've got any specific questions about them, feel free to throw them in. And don't forget to give us that like. Hit the like button, subscribe, and ring the bell for notifications. So Mariners are at the Yankees. Yanks are a big favorite here. 9.5 is the total. Tim, what were you looking at in this one?
I know I've been trying to go against the Yankees when they've been minus 200 the past couple of days. I'm doing it again. There's no way Seattle should be a plus 176 at this point. You get Tyler Anderson, who was just traded from Pittsburgh, and he pitched well in Pittsburgh. He has a losing record because he pitched in Pittsburgh. But he is a solid pitcher. I do think he's going to have a good rest of the year with Seattle, where he's actually going to get run support. I know, right? Crazy concept. But no, I think Seattle should definitely be the play in this one. I got him at a plus 188 this morning. They're down to a plus 176, so a lot of people are hammering them. Yankees have Cortez going on the mound, and yes, he's pitched a couple times. He's been pretty solid, but he's still a bullpen pitcher mostly, and he's there because of the lack of depth in the rotation of the Yankees. So I'd just be careful with backing Cortez at a minus 192.
It
So.
seems a little steep. Seems a little bit steep. Nick, you had another look at this game. What were you peeking at?
Yeah, I'm on the dog as well in this one. I looked at him. I got him first 5 here. You can get him for around a plus 150. I still think there's value on that line. I have the Yankees price around minus 130. So I think there's absolute crazy value on the Seattle Mariners here tonight. And I actually got them earlier in the morning. I bet I got up around 7:15 to watch the Slovenia game. So I was making my baseball bets when the first 5 lines were just coming out. So I beat a couple of really nice line movements, and I got them at plus 195 for the first 5, and now they're a plus 150. So beat a small 45-cent line movement this morning. So, yeah, I'm extremely happy with the bet. Win or lose, I think it's a good bet here. I still think there's value on the plus 150 here for the Seattle Mariners in the first 5. That's where I'd look for this one.
All right. So I took that as well. So Pirates at the Reds. We did not have a play on this game, correct? Cody the God is looking at the over on this one. Do you guys have any leans that maybe we could just
if anything, yeah, I don't mind that over. I wouldn't even touch the sides with the 10-foot pole. I'm not interested in Pittsburgh and the Cincinnati line's a minus 236 on my book with a run line of minus 126. Not a spot I want to get to for today for this game. You get John Gray and Crow. If anything, I'm going over in this game. Gray's been this year, and Crow's been all right, but nothing crazy. So if anything, maybe a over in this one. But yeah, I told you it wasn't happening last. Yeah, I know, right?
We love a good pun,
Hey,
Austin. We do. That's what I'm saying.
Game, so.
I like the over, and that's it. I'm with you on that one.
Fine with me.
Don't need to get involved. Okay, so Royals are at the White Sox. Tim, you did have a play on this one. White Sox are a huge favorite, and 9.5 is the total. What are you doing here?
I know a lot of people will probably get scared off the under after last night. I'm not getting scared off of it. Royals have still gone under 9 out of 10 games. And on the other side, White Sox, 7 out of the last 10 games have gone under. These two teams can't hit, and we saw that last night. White Sox only put up 1 run. And yes, Royals had an offensive explosion against Lucas Giolito out of all pitchers. But I got to take the under in this one. I think it's going to be another lower scoring game. Lynch pitched decently his last time out, and you know what you're going to get from Dallas Keuchel, 5-6 innings of 2 to 3 runs. So I think you're going to get this one going under. I think that you're just not going to see as much from the offenses as you normally would.
That's fair. All right, Nick, let's talk Twins at the Astros. Astros minus 240, 9.5. What were you playing here?
Yeah, I do like this game. I was looking at the over a little bit here, and actually I went with the team total over for the Minnesota Twins because I saw there was a little bit of value on the Twins side here, and I expect some runs tonight, and this is a letdown spot for the Houston Astros. I was also looking a little bit at that first 5 line for the Minnesota Twins. Unfortunately, it's only a plus 180. I was looking for around a plus 200. So I ended up just going with the team total over 3.5. It's cashed the last couple of days with the Twins against the Reds, even in losing efforts like they did yesterday. So I think we're going to get 4 runs here from the Minnesota Twins, and it's only a minus 115 for over 3.5, which I think is a very affordable price. And I think they may be able to win this game straight up tonight. So it's a little bit of a dog pick. If you guys like big dogs, I don't mind the Minnesota Twins tonight, but I think they get at least 4 runs.
All right. And Ninja 13, I see you there. We'll just finish this one and answer your question. Tim, what were you looking at in this one?
Yeah, I got the over in this one. I think that runs will definitely be scored. And I don't mind that Minnesota take. I did not bet it, but I'm halfway tempted to. The Astros are coming off 2 big series against the Dodgers and the Giants, and now they're coming home to play the Twins. I definitely think this could be a letdown spot for them. Keep in mind, Houston does have a really good offense, so I do think runs will get scored. But I would lean more towards the Minnesota side. I definitely think there's value over there. So, but best play for this one will be the over.
See, Marcos is smart. He knows to hit the like button. He knows that's where all the good luck comes from, is hitting like buttons for free pick givers. So we just talked about the Mariners and the Yankees. What do you think about the team total for Seattle over 3.5?
I mean, I'm betting Seattle, so I would hope so.
I like it.
Fingers crossed. All right, so we're digging on that. Indians and Blue Jays over 9 for Austin today. Vashon was wondering over in the Blue Jays. That works for Austin. Does it work for you guys?
I don't mind it.
I would lean more towards the under. The only reason is, once again, we're going back to these trends, and if that's a 7, I would be slamming the over. I have 9s on my book.
Shoot, I probably just hit the wrong button. That's my bad.
It's all good.
That's bad.
Yeah, at a 9, even like a 9.5 on my book. You got the Toronto Blue Jays who've gone under in 7 out of their last 10, and then you got Cleveland who's 5-1. Their over/under record. So you got 2 teams that are trending under. You got more of a offensive explosion last night. I think that you would get more of a quieter game. The only reason why I didn't bet this one is it's Tristan McKenzie and Ross Stripling. So those are not 2 pitchers I trust for an under. But if anything, I would lean towards the under, but I did not bet it.
Okay. So there's that. Okay, so one more baseball game to go through. Thank God, Miss Sally, everybody's taking advantage of the Twins on the Wood Show. I'll kill them. What happened?
Yeah.
I have no idea.
I don't know. We'll talk about the board, though, when we're done with this show, because I do have some questions. Okay, so we have one more to go through. Braves are at the Cardinals. Atlanta minus 120. So little favorite here on the road, and the total on this one is 9. Tim, what'd you do here?
I went with the Braves. Last night they actually snapped that 18-game back and forth zigzag thing.
Right.
They actually won 2 straight games. But I like Tucson tonight. I like the Braves offense. They've been hitting a little bit better as of late, and I don't really trust LeBlanc. That's the big thing is with the St. Louis Cardinals. I don't really trust him. He's been average at best, and I think the Atlanta Braves take care of business tonight.
Sounds like a dog day today, says Vashon. Let's hope so. Let's hope so. Yeah, you're going to take that over 3.5 runs in the Twins game?
Yeah.
Team total, yeah.
Team total, yeah.
Yeah.
Team total over 3.5. Yeah. Okay. So that rounds that up. Now we get to talk about something that we haven't talked about since February, and that's football. Are you guys ready? Are you ready for some football? Is really the question I had.
No, I'm good. Okay, see you.
Yeah. So yeah, we've got the Cowboys versus the Steelers. This opened at Pitt -1. I see it at 2s. Now you guys are saying you see 2.5s out there. Mm-hmm. So definitely moving in the Steelers direction. And that total, Nick, I know you got it at 33.5, and now it's been pounded down to a 33 straight up. Just no halves. Take it back. But now it's been hammered down to a 31.5. Are you still liking it under 31.5?
Yeah, I think we're going to see a low-scoring, sloppy football game tonight. It's our first football game since February, so it's going to take time. They're going to have no Dak Prescott and no Ben Roethlisberger in this game, so keep that in mind. And the quarterbacks we're really going to be seeing tonight for the Pittsburgh side is Mason Rudolph, Dwayne Haskins, and John Dobbins, and on the other side is going to be Ben DiNucci, Cooper Rush, and Gilbert. So not high-quality quarterbacks, and they're going to be probably working on offensive line combinations and stuff like that. So, yeah, I expect a low-scoring, sloppy football game here tonight.
Okay, and that's just for anyone at home who's, thinks that you're going to get a real football game tonight. That's important to know. This game is not – it doesn't count. It's not going on their record. It's not that thing. This is really a situation where they're kind of testing out the backup quarterbacks and seeing how they did. Is that correct, Tim? Or seeing how they do?
Yeah, it's essentially it's a practice. It's a glorified practice. That's the best way to explain it, because you're not going to get starters. Yeah. And if you do, you're going to get maybe a starting wide receiver that'll play for a drive or two, maybe. So you're going to get you're going to get minor league players essentially playing, trying to earn themselves a spot on the team. And keep in mind, the offenses are going to be very vanilla. You're not going to get any trick plays. You're not going to get anything fun like that, because offensive coordinators don't want to give away what they got. They're going to run very simple stuff. They're going to just try to get some reps in for some backup players. And maybe you'll find a diamond in the rough when they're going through the preseason games and finding somebody that plays very well and could be a star. But no, this is not going to be an actual football game. This will be, I'll say it's a college game, but not quite. It's just not going to be up to the standards that you guys think it's going to be. So just tread lightly with the preseason in general. Follow the coaches, see what they're doing. Try to figure out what quarterbacks are playing, what starters are playing, and how serious these teams are taking the games. You're not going to see Dak Prescott. You're not going to see Ben Roethlisberger. You're not going to see Amari Cooper. You probably won't see Zeke. So don't go crazy. You're not going to get a lot of scoring tonight. I'm going under. And the Steelers have a lot more depth right now than the Cowboys do. So I'm going with the Steelers tonight as well.
All right. That line move doesn't measure up. We're still under the key number of 3. So, I mean, that's usually in football. You want to look for 3s and 7s and try to navigate around those. So 2.5 doesn't hurt.
Yep. And then I'd rather lay the 2.5 than the minus 140.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And a couple things really to look at for betting preseason football is one stats I'm going to be using a lot of is what are coaches' histories in preseason, and that really shows how much they take these games serious or not. One stat I saw that pointed me more towards the under tonight is in preseason games, Mike Tomlin, 21 overs and 32 unders, hitting unders at 60.4% in his career in the preseason. And then I'm also looking at coaches that have good records during their careers in the preseason that you can tell kind of take these games a little bit more serious than others. Coaches like Mike Zimmer is 17-7 against the spread in preseason. John Harbaugh is 33-15. Pete Carroll's 35-17, and John Gruden's 21-12. So Minnesota, as long as they have their quarterbacks, Baltimore, Seattle, and Las Vegas are going to be 4 teams I'm going to be looking to back during these preseason games.
Okay, well, that's excellent information, and that's why you guys definitely want to remember to subscribe and ring the bell for notifications, because we are going to have more preseason information, and regular season information too, but it's really that preseason that's going to set you off to a good start, because money can be made in the preseason. It's just you got to pick your spots, and I think of it as a way to kind of like pad your bankroll for the regular season. We don't want to bet too much, but it doesn't hurt to have an extra coin in your pocket either. So there's that. Okay, so let's do a little recapping. If you guys haven't hit that like already, give us that thumbs up. If you're looking for the gentlemen, they've got their own YouTube channel. You can subscribe to Earle Sports Bets over on YouTube. And if you're looking for their premium picks over at picksandparlays.net, use the link picksandparlays.net/gametime. And that saves you 50% off of their entire 7-day sports pass. It's a lot of free picks there, people. And then, of course, don't forget, follow them on Twitter at Earle Sports Bets or at Bets Earle. Okay, so the Indians Blue Jays game, Nick is going to take the Indians in the first 5 with some plus money. I got on that as well. In the Mariners at the Yankees, Tim is going to take the Mariners in the full game. Nick is going to take the Mariners first 5. I got on that as well. Pirates, I tailed Nick, if you guys haven't noticed. We do well together, Nick. I mean, I'm really just listening. I'm not really a part of it, but it works for me. So Pirates at the Reds, we did not have a play on this. Lean towards an over, but no one's made a bet on it. And we're not gonna. Don't make us. You can't. Royals are at the White Sox. Tim took this one under the 9.5. It might feel a little scary after last night's game, but that's how we're rolling with it. And then Twins at the Astros, 2 plays. Nick took the Twins team total over 3.5. Tim took it over 9.5, just the whole game total over 9.5. For the Braves at the Cardinals, Tim took the Braves minus 114. And then in the Hall of Fame game, Cowboys at the Steelers, Nick is going to go under 31.5, and Tim is going to take the Steelers. This, I feel like, is going to be a good in-play opportunity as well.
Yeah, I also got the under, but I wanted to do a different play than Nick. I have both of them.
Okay. Yeah, so there you go. So just take the under. Be happy with it. Don't get greedy. Yeah. All right. So that just about wraps it up for us. I'll see you tonight. Tonight's a big deal, guys. Tim Earle is getting his wish. He's been begging to take on the man, Craig Trapp himself, for Total Chaos. And that is going on tonight at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. So, Tim, you beat Parsons, Ross Benjamin, Sean Higgs, Nick Earle, and then you just tied with Cam Ross. Now it's El Jefe. How you feeling about it? You ready to rock?
It's just another opponent.
Oh, yeah, right. Oh, yeah, right. Can't see the White Sox losing this series. They got to be the play. They don't have to be the play. The Royals have been really hot lately. I said it yesterday on the show that I don't back Giolito because everyone does, and it's not the spot, man. He's not the same guy. So I'm just saying, Marlon, they don't have to, right?
Yeah, it's always like the people who say, oh, there's no way so-and-so can get swept. Yeah, they can.
Or so-and-so could lose 3 games in a row. Yeah,
Yes,
they can. Yeah,
Yes,
that
they
just
can.
happens all the time. So just that's like the difference between handicapping and gambling is keeping your mind open, not saying words like lock or easy money or thank me later, because you know what? I might not be thanking you later. I might be laughing
No,
at
it's
you
a
later.
lock. That's easy money. So just thank me later.
Yeah, just thank me later. It's fine. It happens all the time. But I'm with you, Mar. I'm not hating on your play, so don't get me wrong. But just for the other people out there, that's the big difference. Yes, they can lose. Absolutely. All right, guys, great show. Good to see you again. Thanks for covering Morningwood for me today. I'll be back on Morningwood tomorrow at 1:30 p.m. Eastern to continue Last Woody Standing and the Handicap Capitan. And like I said, we'll see you at 8:30 p.m. tonight, Eastern time. For the Tim and Craig Trapp long-awaited Total Chaos. All right, guys, I'll see you later. Bye.
Yeah.
Good luck today.